Have you ever wondered how safe your personal data is in today's digital world? क्या आपको पता है कि हर ऐप, हर वेबसाइट आपके डेटा का क्या करती है? Imagine a world where your data is protected by the strongest laws, yet flexible enough to foster innovation. Well, that world might be closer than you think. Welcome to the evolving stories of India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 and the newly drafted Digital Personal Data Protection Rules 2025. Let's explore how this legislation could change the way India handles personal data. Welcome to Forum IS 7 PM Highlights, your go-to platform for in-depth analysis on pressing national and international issues. Today, we delve into a critical and timely development, the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023, and its detailed framework outlined in the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Rules 2025. This act isn't just a set of rules, it's a bold step towards safeguarding our personal data in the digital era. But is it enough? Let's find out. India, a rapidly digitizing economy, generates massive amounts of personal data every second. लेकिन सवाल ये उठता है कि क्या हम अपने डेटा को सच में सुरक्षित रख पा रहे हैं? With increasing cyber threats and data breaches, the need for a robust data protection framework became inevitable. This led to the creation of the DPDP Act 2023, which received President's assent on 11th August 2023. But how does this law actually work? And more importantly, how will it impact us? The Act is built on three major pillars. The first pillar is fairness and transparency. Organizations must process data fairly, ensuring transparency with individuals. The second pillar talks about consent-driven data framework. Now, data cannot be processed without clear consent from the individual. And the last pillar is data protection rights, where individuals can access, correct, or erase their data. But here's the catch. Is the framework strong enough to enforce these rights? Let's break down the major components. The first component is data principles. That is you and me, the individuals whose data is being collected. The second component is data fiduciaries, the companies or entities that decide how our data is used. And the last is Data Protection Board, which is an independent body ensuring compliance, but can it effectively hold big tech companies accountable? Moving forward, the draft rules make the law actionable, which include informed consent. The data fiduciaries must provide clear notices about data use. Second is consent managers, which is the special rules created to help users manage consent. Thirdly, significant data fiduciaries. Here, high-risk data handlers must undergo annual audits. And lastly, cross-border data transfers. Some data cannot be transferred outside India without government approval. But will this affect India's global business relations? अब सोचने वाली बात है, क्या ये रूल्स हमारे डिजिटल राइट्स को और मजबूत बनाएंगे या इन रिस्ट्रिक्शन से डेवलपमेंट रुक जाएगी? These rules promise a light but tight framework. But what does that mean? The understanding of this framework can be elaborated by three pillars. The first one being legal certainty, where clear rules reduce legal confusion. Secondly, global competitiveness, which aligns India with international data laws. And lastly, user empowerment, which puts individuals in control of their data. But wait, is it really that simple? Every policy has challenges. तो क्या है DPDP रूल्स के challenges? सबसे पहला challenge है new technologies. AI and Internet of Things raise data misuse concerns. Secondly, operational challenges. Companies might struggle to comply with these rules. Transparency issues. Will organizations be honest about their data use? And lastly, international data transfers. Will global companies hesitate to invest in India henceforth? आखिरकार क्या ये कानून अपने इरादों को पूरा कर पाएगा? So now let's talk about how can India make this framework stronger. First of all, awareness campaigns are important. लोगों को उनके डेटा राइट्स के बारे में बताना काफ़ी ज़रूरी है. Secondly, strict enforcement. Stronger penalties for data breaches. Thirdly, user-centric approach. Empower users with easy-to-use consent tools. And lastly, adaptive policies. Regular updates to tackle emerging tech challenges are an important element to make this framework really strong. Now the next question is this the roadmap to secure digital India? In this digital age, data is the new currency. But the real question is, who controls it, you or the corporations? क्या हम अपने डेटा का कंट्रोल वापस ले सकते हैं? The Digital Personal Data Protection Act is a bold step, but the journey has just begun. It is up to us to stay informed and demand accountability. Will this act be a shield for our privacy or just another paper tiger? Stay curious, stay informed. ये थी आज की Forum IS 7 PM highlights. Until next time, keep questioning and keep learning. And for more insightful updates, stay tuned to Forum IS. Stay ahead and stay aware.